The Lego Batman movie, the film that follows the very successful Lego movie, and the second film in the Lego cinematic universe. I guess this is a cinematic universe?
Everything's a universe nowadays.
Yes.
Even The Conjuring is a universe. Anything can happen.
Oh god. The plot for this is pretty simple. In the film, it follows Batman as he must overcome his greatest fear in order to stop the Joker's plans. Like I said, pretty simple. Hello, and welcome to Exploring Cinema. Let's get on to the review. Will Arnett reprises the role that he started in the Lego movie, and he was arguably the best part of the first film. And he was good in this one, but after quite a few rewatches, I honestly believe that this version of Batman is better in smaller doses, just like it was in the Lego movie. Nothing against Arnett himself. He actually did a very good job voicing him yet again. It's just that at points, Lego Batman didn't feel like Batman. Instead, he felt like a cliche hero who loses his way, falls flat, and then must rise back up by reminding himself who he is. Zach Galifianakis plays the Joker, and he does a good job. He's nothing different from anything we've seen before, though his motivations are actually written differently. But nonetheless, Galifianakis did a really good job. And of course, we have Michael Cera playing the boy wonder Robin. I hadn't heard anything about Cera for a long time before I found out that he was in this film, and that he also had a small supporting role in Sausage Party the previous year. But before that, I think it had been about like 6 or 7 years since his last film. I don't know, whenever Scott Pilgrim vs. the World came out. And he definitely gives us the most adorable version of Robin that I've ever seen, though it did feel like that type of typical character that he normally portrays. Makes me a lot more worried about typecasting, but nevertheless, he is my favorite character in the entire movie. This is, without a doubt, just a spoof movie, and I love the great spoof movies of the 20th century. Movies like Airplane, Blazing Saddles, the Naked Gun trilogy, Spaceballs, etc. And of course, spoof films have actually gotten shittier and shittier with each passing year. You know, with stupid movies like every single Sharknado movie, the Scary Movies, the newer Scary Movies, as well as the Scary Movie spin-off franchise with like Epic Movie, Date Movie. All of those have become shit. However, this is truly a spoof movie done right. Where the Lego movie was inventive and actually had a great message at its core, this film doesn't work out the same way. It's just not as, or not even more inventive, and there doesn't seem to be any kind of message for this. If anything, the film kind of feels like a cleanup after the critical and audience backlash of Batman vs. Superman. There's plenty of humor in this film. It's got that same fast-paced humor that the Lego movie had, and at times, instead of focusing mostly on cliches, it focuses mostly on pop culture, especially the history and cliches and tropes of Batman. And that part I really enjoyed. The humor, in my opinion, is the best part of the film. Not as good as the Lego movie when it comes to humor, but I still found it enjoyable. I should also point out, my girlfriend watched this with me, and she didn't like how fast the humor was. She felt that it was a bit too overdone, and that all the pop culture references make the humor feel dated. I don't agree with her on that, but I just thought, you know what? She's probably not the only person who actually feels this way, so I wanted to warn some of you guys, in case any of you normally feel like her and that sort of thing really annoys you. Another complaint I have about Lego Batman is that I have it's the feeling of being closed in, and what I mean by that is, with the Lego movie, you knew that there were many different worlds, so it really felt endless. Much of the world of Batman feels really small with minor exceptions, but I still got that feeling, and I hate when a film's world feels so small. Like the entire world is just what we see, like nothing else is going on anywhere else. The visuals in the Lego Batman movie are basically the same as the Lego movie. Nothing was done differently or improved, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. The visuals are still great. However, I do consider it a negative because I don't feel like anything was gained. Ooh, excuse me. I gained nothing new in the end. And if you were expecting just a bit more of a descriptive opinion on the visuals, I honestly don't want to repeat the points that I had from the Lego movie. So what I'll just do, I'm going to leave a link to the Lego movie review in the description down below. The score is composed by Lorne Balfe, and I will admit I liked it better than I did the Lego Movie score. While there are certain sequences in the previous film that I found annoying, I found each section in this film to be very appropriate and amazing. I love that there's such a variety in the music, as well, ranging from epic action to mysterious fantasy music to just simple comedy music. You know, that standard comedy music. And everything considered, this is actually a great superhero score, whether it's attached to the Lego universe or not, and that's the immediate appeal and attraction to me. There's also a very kick-ass song at the beginning of the film, and it's where Batman basically sings about himself. You'd think that it'd be a pointless addition to the film, but I actually really love it. To recap, the Lego Batman movie is a fun-filled spoof of Batman with decent characters, a somewhat lacking story, great humor, substandard visuals for a Lego film, and a surprisingly great musical score. I'm gonna give the Lego Batman movie a 3.5 out of 5 reels. Thank you guys so much for watching and just listening to me ramble. So, what did you guys think of Lego Batman movie? Did you love it? Hate it? You haven't seen it yet? You're indifferent? What were its strengths? What were its weaknesses? Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below because I want to know what you guys thought. I welcome new perspectives. Be sure to subscribe if you have not already for more reviews and content. There's always more to come. And for other ways to help support the channel, please check out in the description down below. Thanks once again for watching and farewell until the next video. Bye.